Hi, I wanted to come on and share about a really exciting new project that I have been working on the past couple of weeks. It's my Etsy shop. It's called Twinn, Twinn, and the name is inspired by everything that I've received and learned and experienced in relationship with Cara, really meeting myself through the relationship and also continuously learning more and more about who I am and how I am in dynamic, and recognizing self in other, recognizing the mirror of not just people but also the non-people, like the land and the stones, the plants, the animals. And it started off with the paintings that I've been doing, whereby Cara and I would go to different sacred sites, and when we return home, either at night before bed or when we took a few days of break, we would just be painting in our own separate spaces. And it's so beautiful because I feel like that's how the land gets to communicate and talk to me through the art. From there, I got very inspired to create ritual objects. And while I'm still selling the originals, they are in my highlights. I used AI to create ritual objects like candles, incense holders, meditation shawls, altar cloths, journals, things like that would be companions on the pilgrimage, and it's things that I personally use on my pilgrimage. It led on to this next project because when Cara left for Australia, she brought back a shared tank top, and that was my only full torso covered tank that I brought on this entire 6-month trip. For whatever reason, it's all like heavy winter gear or long sleeves or cropped bra tops. So I needed something that would just sit nicely in the middle. I struggled with finding things that I liked online, and I was like searching for a few days, and then I got inspired to, I don't know, just want to own my zodiac sign. And it's very untypical of me because I don't necessarily like being boxed up. I went on Etsy and I struggled to find an aquarian tank top that I liked, that wasn't cheesy, that wasn't so in your face or loud, or just something clean, something minimalist, and also with fabric that I would want to wear, so like as little plastic or no plastic where possible. I couldn't find, and then I just got inspired to create my own. So I spent a couple of days researching for suppliers, and then I just created my shop. And what has been so beautiful is that this creative project has really supported me move through everything that I've been feeling, and also just struggling to hold all of the emotions in this one body, because there are so many emotions and sometimes they come all at once. But when I'm just working on my Etsy shop, the feelings still come in. I don't feel that I do it to distract myself, but it just supports me. It really supports me to process. What I also find is that the moment I just like close my laptop and I'm done for the day, there's a huge surge of emotions that come through. I'm so excited to share it with you all. I started off with just the zodiac, and I created special glyphs that feels to me luxurious and that I would wear. And the intention is not just to get our sign, even though that was my original intent, but it is to use each glyph as a frequency transmitter of the qualities we would like to evoke for the day or for whatever moments that we are wearing the top for. So I think of it as a talisman, like carrying a crystal or essential oils, whereby we radiate its frequency, for the glyphs to also do that through the qualities of each sign. So whether it's maybe Aries of like the boldness, the courage, the initiative, pioneering, Virgo of being devotional, being in integrity with self-care, or Taurus with slowing down and enjoying abundance and the pleasures of life, or Cancer being super loving, protective and loyal to loved ones and mothering, and also maybe Capricorn for just having that boss energy to get things done. Also, when I was just going into deeper research of my own chart, just learning about my moon sign in Capricorn, my stellium in Capricorn, it really makes sense how I am processing big transitions and emotions through work. I'm so excited to invite you into my world, into my Etsy world, into my cosmic world, whereby these sigils or glyphs become walking talisman of the intention that we'd like to put out. And it's been a really exciting venture, and I feel like it's a spiral because I was here in London when I was studying fashion, not to be a designer but to be in fashion, to be a buyer and merchandiser, because my mom was. I never got to do that. When I was 10 years old, I wanted to be a fashion designer. I had a little notebook where I sketched outfits, and when I was, I think, 19, I bought a sewing machine because I was just like wanting specific dresses or outfits that didn't exist, and so I bought fabric and created it, and then I just left it when I went to London and studied, and I never went back to it. So it feels like now I get to do that, and I get to do something tangible out of my love for pilgrimage, my love for astrology, my love for light language. And I think where this goes is unknown, but it's very exciting to be at the very beginning stages of this project. So thank you for watching, listening, and thank you for supporting me.